So good morning to all. So in this video lecture, I'm going to discuss about the topic energy meter. So in all our commercial purposes, here so depends upon electricity. So electricity, how much energy we are utilizing per day, per month, per year is monitoring through this energy meter. So in our TNEB, Tamil Nadu Electricity Board, have installed energy meter in all commercial and industrial process. Okay. So how your energy meters measuring energy of your individual home or any other industries. So define energy meter. So the meter, which is used for measuring the energy utilities by the electric load is known as energy meter. The energy total power consumed and utilized by the load at a particular interval of time. It is used in domestic and industrial AC circuit for measuring power consumption. So the meter is less expensive and accurate measurement. So this is your construction of energy meter. So in this energy meter, we are having three systems. One is the upper coil, another one is lower coil. In between, we are having the disc, aluminum disc. Then we are having the brake magnet. That's all. So we are giving AC supply to the corresponding upper coil, pressure coil, and lower current coil. So both coil will be interacting each other, and the disc is rotating. Depends upon the fluxes produced by both the coil. Okay. So we will explain individually. Okay. Then the major parts of energy meter. The first thing is driving system, moving system, braking system, and registering system. So the four parameters are very important. We will see one by one. First one is a driving system. So driving system is nothing but electromagnet is the main component of the driving system. So the electromagnet, we are having two electromagnet. One is upper portion, another one is lower portion. It is the temporary magnet which is excited by the current flow through the coil. So we are giving AC supply to the magnet. The magnet gets energized. So energized magnet produces the necessary flux. That flux is linking with the aluminum conductor. So depends upon the flux rating, the disc starts rotating. Okay. The core of the electromagnet is made up of silicon steel lamination. The driving system has two electromagnet. Upper one is called shunt electromagnet, and lower one is called series electromagnet. The series electromagnet is excited by the load current flow through the current coil. The coil of the shunt electromagnet is directly connected with the supply and hence carry the current proportional to the shunt voltage. The coil is called pressure coil. So here we are having the upper magnet and the lower magnet. Upper magnet is nothing but the pressure coil. It is a shunt magnet, and lower coil is nothing but the current coil. Okay, it is a series magnet. This lower current is directly connected to your load. How you are utilizing your load? So it will be sensing your data. So that data is registered in your disk. Then driving system. So the central limb of the magnet has the copper band. So these bands are adjustable. The main function of the copper band is to align the flux produced by the shunt magnet in a such a way that is exactly perpendicular to your supply voltage. Then moving system. So moving system is nothing but in between your upper magnet and lower magnet, we are having aluminum disc in center portion of the coil. So that's aluminum disc is a rotation or moving system. So how it works, we will discuss. So the moving system is the aluminum disc mounted on the shaft of the alloy. The disc is placed in the air gap of two magnets. Eddy current is induced in the disc because of changes of the magnetic field. So upper coil produces one type of fluxes, lower coil produces another type of fluxes. Interacting those two fluxes, so that fluxes produces induced EMF in the aluminum disc. The aluminum coil induces eddy current in the surface periphery of the coil. So that eddy current will help to rotate your aluminum disc. The eddy current is cut the magnetic flux. The interaction of the flux and the disc induces the deflecting torque. So when the device consumes power, the aluminum disc will start rotating and after some number of rotation, the disk displays the unit is used by the load. The number of rotation of the disk is counted at a particular interval of time. The disk measured the power consumption in kilowatt hour. Then braking system. The permanent magnet is used for reducing the rotation of the aluminum disc. The aluminum disc induces the eddy current because of the rotation. Eddy current cuts the magnetic flux of the permanent magnet and hence produces the braking torque. So this braking torque opposes the movement of the disc. This reduces their speed. The permanent magnet is adjustable, due to which the braking torque is also adjusted by shifting the magnet to the other radial position. Then registering, counting mechanism. The main function of registration or counting mechanism is to record the number of rotation of the aluminum disc. The rotation is directly proportional to the energy consumed by the load in kilowatt hour. The rotation of the disc is transmitted to the pointer of the different dial for recording the different reading. The reading of kilowatt hour is obtained by multiply by the number of rotation of the disc with the meter constant. So this is the figure for dialing option. First one is 0 to 10, then 100, 10, then kilowatt hour, then 1 by 100, then 1 by 10. So this is the pointer location for individual thing. Then working of energy meter. Energy meter has aluminum disc whose rotation determines the power consumption of the load. The disc is placed between the air gap of the series and shunt magnet. The shunt magnet has the pressure coil and the series magnet has the current coil. The pressure coil creates the magnetic field because the supply voltage, and the current coil produces it because of current. Then the field induced by the voltage coil is lagging by 90 degree and the magnetic field of the current coil because of the eddy current induced in the disc. The interaction of the eddy current and the magnetic field causes torque which exerts a force on the disc. Thus the disc starts rotating. So the force on the disc is proportional to the current and the voltage of the coil. The permanent magnet controls their rotation. The permanent magnet opposes the movement of the disc and the equation on it on the power consumption. The cyclometer count the rotation of the disc. Then applications of energy meter. Electric utilities. The use of electric meter installed at consumers premises for billing and monitoring purpose. They are typically calibrated in billing unit, the most common one being the kilowatt hour. So thank you for your listening.